Welcome, magical people. I am Mark Zealman, and we are doing episode 2. We are on the way to Hogwarts after our very uneventful trip on the way in. So we'll be covering our classes today. We have a sorting ceremony and everything else. Just to note that these are like cut versions, it's not full playthrough, just because I want to get the story and a narrative out there with this one. So side quests will be done in separate videos. They'll be labelled side quests, and these videos will be the main quests, like a little movie for us. Except in our movie, I kind of suck. So we'll see how we go. My playthroughs look further ahead in my recording, and I really do suck against trolls. You'll have to find out that one in a later episode. But for now, let's get sorted.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
A useful way of changing clothes.
Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock.
Poor old George.
For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
I liked him.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Mr. Black. The Headmaster Black. Phineas Nigellus Black. Delightful fellow.
Phineas Nigellus Black. Prepare yourself to meet the Headmaster.
We recognise him from the Deathly Hallows.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Nothing like making you walk through a school full of people in front of everybody. Not intimidating at all, is it?
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
She's nice. Being a Weasley, I guess you would be.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others,
All
aren't
right,
you?
carry on.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Let's behave.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. You're clever indeed.
Thank you very much.
You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others.
Working IT
And
support
you've
for
a
you.
ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Hey! This is quite funny because it kind of surprised me. I was like, oh, it actually picked my house. And then I realised, oh yeah, I actually linked it to my WP account, but my Pottermore account, and it knows my house. So, but it's a nice touch.
You belong in Ravenclaw.
You're making Bill kind of nerdy looking character. For this reason. It looks a bit green out there. I guess it's the sepia tone. I thought I was in Slytherin by accident.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
That's one way of doing it. Gets around the mechanics of Quidditch.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Yeah, blurring in the background's a bit weird. A bit buggy.
I
so I actually turned it off
said,
and let it
I'm
play.
sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Delightful fellow. He was the most unpopular headmaster.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
You could definitely tell it's Simon Pegg.
As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
That's nice. Stark contrast between the two of them.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter.
Oh god.
I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Please don't be a hard one.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Well, I'm glad the game answered that one for me. That was not easy.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Oh, Alice Balding. What's my bed look like? Who knows? Ah, there we go.
Oh, looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Where are my blood? Where's my bunk mates? Nobody here. Hello? To this point, I've adjusted some of the settings, trying to get the shadows to look better.
That's just brilliant, Amit. Brilliant.
Amit.
Think you could... that is not how that...
Oh, that dot is the common room. Yeah,
I suppose some introductions are in order.
that's cool. That's Rowena Ravenclaw in the distance. We have 3 students to talk to.
Just have to wait for the right moment.
Okay, here's the clock.
One moment. Watch this.
Ah,
What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class.
socially awkward nerd.
I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
How does everybody know about my trip? I thought this was a secret.
I'm glad to be here, ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are firm but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
1 down, 2 to go.
Personally, I think if the thing you're best at is herbology, it means you're soft-hearted.
I need to get some dragon hide.
I'm not sure this is the right
used to
spot.
handle Chinese chomping cabbages with bare hands.
I love the background talk. It makes you kind of feel alive, you know?
Show me how I'm supposed to do that thing with the soil. I'm sure
I'm just
Darla
gonna
wouldn't
help myself
mind
to an apple.
one of the green ones.
Hungry, you know? Not had breakfast yet.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see.
A little bit.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you,
This is our,
Samantha. Is Dittany
level
used
one
in
bottom.
Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
A little bit.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about different forms of magic.
I don't know.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlic, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
As long as everything's perfect, it is fine.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Okay, now, time to talk to Amit. He was in Twitter. A little card. Oh, that ceiling is quite funky, look at that. That's some of the ray tracing. The ray tracing isn't great in this, so I did actually turn it off.
Alright.
I'm walking over here. That rock is a tripping hazard, man. I guess this is the guy
Why,
that
hello.
spying on
Would you
the
like to take a look?
Ravenclaw girl's common room or something. Let's go.
Can't see
Blimey,
too
mate.
much in the day. Well,
What are you looking
except
at?
for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating.
He travels
You will
fast around
adore
here, man.
astronomy.
But
Professor
what do you know
Shaw
about
is
the dragon?
incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. It sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed
Girls'
of.
dormitory.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you!
Sorry, couldn't help myself.
Hey there, new Ravenclaw.
Sorry.
Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside.
Who?
You would best not keep her waiting.
Basically, we didn't start as late as we thought. I thought we were going to start a bit further into term. We only just missed Hogwarts Express.
1,000 magical herbs, belonging to herbology, and our left.
Pardon me.
It's that new 5th year. Wonder where they're from. Can't imagine starting a new school this late.
I feel like everyone talking about you as you walk past her. It's just like real school. This threw me for a second because the pointer took me here, then it took me back. There. I love have the stonework there with the eagle, the way it all sweeps up into the wings.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding
Congratulations.
level exams. They will determine what type of career
Your first day, you're talking about my exams already.
After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Oh, magic.
Here you are.
Oh, that is a true book. All the pages are going everywhere.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Oh, magic armpits.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it
Similar
in
software at
action
work.
will answer any questions
our
you may
students.
have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
We're just going to skip a few the bits here because there's just mechanics in using the maps and stuff, and we'll skip those and jump ahead with the story.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Does look quite amazing, this hall.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Ah, so we can ask about our classes. Being a mad Harry Potter fan, I don't really need to do these. I'll do it
Can you
anyway.
tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
We'll skip Charms, we can work that out.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
A little bit. Yeah, go on, there is. Tease.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself
Little bit.
now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new 5th year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
A little bit.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
I would have liked the boats and the carriages, would have been quite nice.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Spy gotta be.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
Oh, it was nothing.
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained.
That'd be nice.
Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okay, so we're going to call it a day there. This is kind of like, we're trying to keep it 20 minutes per episode, so it doesn't take up your entire day. And we'll continue on the next episode where we go to our first two classes and chat to Mrs. Weasley at the end of the day, really, and see what she's got to say. And then, in the episode after that, we'll be heading off to Hogsmeade, because what could possibly go wrong when we're alone, without our teachers, and a safe castle. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the video. Let me know in the comments below how you think it is going. You can also follow me on Twitter at Mark Zealman. Get in touch with me there, and I'll be tweeting things like news and stuff. No spoilers on that one. Instagram account will have like screenshots and stuff like that. A little bit more spoilery. So until next time, brush up your spells, get your ones ready to write your own Hogwarts legacy.